Welcome now. Welcome to this morning broadcast. Welcome to Love Morning. How we gonna share a little bit of gratitude? Welcome as we get the stream started and we see if you're coming to join. Welcome to our Love Morning, and if we have to spend some coin, we'll get a new piece of jewelry and get a happy thing for us to eat, and we'll get a one more ching. Oh boy, I'm still trying to get it. This new system, I'll be honest, it's a little clunky to get started. There we go. I'm broadcasting. At least I can tell that I am, and I can see the comments from you as you join me for this Love Morning. It is a daily practice which involves me and you and us, as a reminder that we're all surrounded by people with open hearts and like minds, and that there is a real benefit to knowing that. And there is a real purpose to kind of stretching and shining that light a little brighter. This morning I went on a little walk, which is good because I have not been doing much exercising lately. So I did a walk with a little bit of running. I did some stretching with a little bit of push-ups. But now when I was walking, I was able to push myself to say hello to the people I cross paths with. Now, it seems like such a small thing, but for me, it really does. It's like a choice place. It is a divergent place in the path of my day. Who am I going to be? And if I put a little extra effort into saying, okay, I'm going to say hello to this person that's walking their dog, it doesn't mean like I attack them or yell at them. And sometimes I even just kind of look and see if they're gonna like look up at all. And I kind of look to them and keep my looking at them. And if they look up at all, I'm like, hello, good morning. Sometimes I say it no matter what. I'm less likely to say it to like a single woman exercising or walking their dog with headphones on, that I'm like, okay, I feel like that's a non-consensual good morning. That being said, I don't think good morning requires consent. I think that there are gestures that are invitations, but I don't think, and there are cues to reduce the acceptance. If someone is headphones, stern looking down, I'm less apt to say good morning. If you are here and want to say hello and good morning, it would be wonderful to see you and other people to see your name. I am live right now on Facebook and on YouTube. So good morning, Carlene Joy. Good morning. Carlene says, when I walked, it was still dark moon out and light in the east for daybreak. It was so amazing. No people, just me and Ginger, my dog. And it is a happy Monday. It is also Indigenous People Day here in the U.S., formerly Columbus Day. That's a nice, there's a lot of darkness to think about with this day and a little bit of light. The fact that culturally we have acknowledged that Columbus Day is problematic. That's a step in the right direction. Yeah, good day to do a little Wikipedia or Google search on Columbus or Indigenous People or Indigenous People Day. Good morning, Carolyn. Carolyn is happy to be on a school bus. Wow. Chaperoning a field trip for 24 fourth graders to the corn maze and pumpkin patch. I love being a kid again. I don't think I've ever been to a corn maze. That was not a San Diego thing. I have been to a pumpkin patch. But I just saw a video online that was like anti-pumpkin, or it said like if you're gonna buy a pumpkin, you gotta cook it. because the amount of food waste and organic material that goes into landfills because of pumpkins every Halloween season is like 2 billion tons or something crazy. I was like, man, it is tough to be a grown up in a world that is filled with gray, and everything good has a little bit of bad. Feels like it is. It is. You remember if you've seen The Good Place. I don't want to spoiler alert, but when they're weighing the points of what gets you into heaven or hell, there's this conversation about how the modern world point system is way more complicated, that you can think that you're doing something good and it actually is doing something bad. Good morning, Chantal in Singapore. Hello and good morning. Happy Monday. I think it's later for you in Singapore. It is 9 a.m. for me in San Diego, California. It is overcast, which I so appreciate. Probably will get warm today. We've had some warm days lately. But I do enjoy the fall. If you are grateful for anything, we would love to hear it here. We have a gathering for a few more minutes and share some gratitude, and just know that as we go off into our day that we have the ability to be love ambassadors and role models for that energy of community, connection, little small town friendliness that we have the ability to be wherever we are. Midnight. Very cool. Thank you for sharing. I am grateful that I got to have dinner with my family last night. Lisa is out of town. She's coming in tonight about midnight. I cannot wait to see Lisa. But I got to have dinner with my mom and dad, and my brother and Jen, and Caleb and Carter. And we were celebrating Carter's birthday. And we went to the Brigantine, which is where my brother and sister-in-law had their the rehearsal dinner. So it was nice to return to there. And it was really a nice dinner, a lot of laughing. The place kind of thinned out people-wise, so it was easy to have a conversation. Dad's hearing is not what it once was, and so it can be hard to have conversations in crowded restaurants. So it was really nice. It was a warm day, but then the evening was just delightful when the sun went down. So it was really nice. And then on the way, the Brigantine is just like a quarter mile from where my brother is staying. So I asked my oldest nephew if he would walk back with me, and I had a really wonderful talk with him. And it was nice to kind of connect as uncle, which is sometimes hard to do with the schedule of a teenager. So I'm just feeling very grateful for family today, and grateful that my parents are still here and I get to really treasure the time I have with them. Good morning, Jessica. Good morning, Razorblade. And good morning, Jim. Jim says, Holy Moon Day. I didn't even know it was Holy Moon Day. I knew it was, Monday. I think that's what you mean. Been enjoying your post lately, Jim. And Carolyn is grateful for their health. Good morning. Better late than never. Exactly, Razorblade. There is no late. There's just now. How delightful to be able to connect with one another as we begin this day. As I said, we are live on Facebook and on YouTube. I've kind of paused Instagram live broadcasts as I'm struggling through this technology stuff. Good morning, Brent. Yes, Monday, Moon Day. I'm a little bit of a puzzle, not a word person, because I can't figure out what I mean to say after puzzle. Puzzle expert? No. Anyway, but I figured it out. I figured out that Moon Day was Monday. Do you consider yourself a puzzly person, or like do you like escape room stuff? I personally went to an escape room once, and it was not my thing. Like the with a bunch of people, like the pressure of timing and like that is not. I would rather do one by myself and just like non-timed, just as an exercise in figuring it out. I was the person in high school, as I was, at second base going, please don't hit the ball to me. Please don't hit the ball to me. Please don't hit the ball to me. So in an escape room with a bunch of people, and they're just like, come on, figure out the problem. I'm like, I don't even like brainstorming in a group, like at work. Okay, let's think of some ideas for this marketing thing. I'm like, how about I go to my desk and I write a bunch of things out, and then I will present it to you, or I will email it to you. But I don't like saying things and that, like, this fear, this risk fear of being wrong and looking stupid, which has been a theme kind of lately that I've mentioned. I do struggle with that. Like I've got an insurance adjuster coming today, and this whole process of home ownership and water damage and dealing with all that stuff is like, I do not like the feeling of not knowing what I'm doing. But sometimes you gotta just feel that feeling. Man, did I mention I the other day, a different insurance or adjuster contractor came in, and they gave me a estimate. They analyzed the damage, and they said it was way worse than I thought it was. And I had this like feeling in my chest of like hot, this is new for me. I'm trying to like be aware of feelings and sensations and the way my body is responding. But it was I mentally just wanted to lie in bed and like check out, when the feeling was like this like hot liquid like fluttering in my chest. It was Hey, Painty in Malta. Good day to you. And Etoile is grateful for my hosts along this birthday trip, my daughter and Mingle and Hotel Sparrow in San Francisco. Grateful I am excited about going home to see my partner in Pooches. Well, that's kind of the best case scenario, to enjoy your trip and look forward to going home. I am grateful for the photo that you sent, Etoile, or Mingle sent or posted, of you two watching Love Morning. That was just super heartwarming to see. Jim says, I'm thinking a lot about Israel, and today I'm grateful for the resilience and strength of the underground. I'll never forget my first experience of hearing guns fire at a rave in 1994 when a gang infiltrated our underground. We handled the situation, and the next weekend we continued to gather while learning to protect ourselves. Oh boy. We would not and will not let fear and violence conquer the underground. We must protect this space, heart space, from anger and violence. This is what's on my mind today. Without digging too deeply, I will say it is hard to imagine life amidst that kind of violence and chaos. We have two regulars in our gratitude circles that checked in and said that they were safe. But it really, if you're struggling to feel grateful, think about how peaceful this moment is, and how peaceful the last 24 hours and the last week has been for you. And if you don't think it's peaceful, compare it to the levels of chaos that so many people are having to live with or die under. Robbie says, I'm thankful that I got to attend ACL for the first time, and the highlight of the day was front row center to Odessa that gave one hell of an epic performance. I don't know what any of those things are. I'm thinking it's sports, and I'm stoked that makes you happy. My brother and my nephews, they're like, can you name one professional football player? And I'm like, sure. Hines, the guy who's dating Taylor Swift, right? And they were just busting up laughing because I got the name wrong and the only person that I knew. And then the only thing I knew also about sports is I knew that Deion Sanders is coaching again because I only know where sports and popular culture touch. Good morning, Pierre. And good morning, Curie. Isn't ACL an injury you get on your knee? Good morning, Joyous. Good morning, Carol. Carol says, good morning, and I am grateful for today. I am waking up and happy, and I pray for our world. Thank you, Carol. ACL. Okay, Joyce says, my sister's at ACL. That must be a school. Now, see, I'm a problem solver. I told you. Monday, ACL is Alabama Church League. Arizona Country Lake. Arkansas Club League. Oh, man. Brent says, I was born without a sports gene. I used to be so anti-sports, and I still have a very anti-sports thread in me. In that, I've witnessed people demonstrate an attachment to their team and a passion and a caring for a score in a game that is so much more passionate than what they demonstrate for things in their real lives. And there's something that just, I understand that in a complicated world with so much gray and it's black and white and what's good and what's not good, and I think I'm doing good with recycling, and then I find out this, and I thought I was doing good with buying the electric car, and now I find out it's the mining and the countries and the kids, and you go, okay, I just want to root for the blue team. Yes! But there's also something that is hard for me to suspend disbelief and care for, this professional, obscenely paid gladiator. Not that I don't think they deserve it. Absolutely. Super entertaining. It's a demonstration of excellence and hard work that is so visceral and can be so inspiring to see someone demonstrate a commitment and dedication to their skills, and it's amazing. Just doesn't quite grab me. Curie says, sports are awesome once you understand how team flow works, in the same way jazz is amazing. Sure. And as is a manufacturing process, or the biodiversity, or the interaction of species in a biosphere. Odessa, that's a band, isn't it? I'm so confused. I'm so old. In my mind, I'm still young and hip, but I am not. Good morning, Tall Paul. And welcome, Apex. Wait. Oh, Austin City Limits. Oh, okay. I did not figure out the problem. I scored 0 points. Damn it. Thank you, Kiri. And Odessa is a DJ. All right. Man, in my day, they had DJ in front of their name. DJ Freshy Fresh. DJ Big Beat. DJ Fred. You know, when I first started buying hip hop music, I would go to Tower Records and literally buy 12-inch records based on the name. If it had DJ in the name or MC, I would buy records, and I got some terrible ones. They were hip hop, but there just wasn't. It wasn't much of a. It's tough to find. This is like 96, 97, 98. Yeah. There, as far as carbon dating, there, I graduated in, no, not 98, 80, 86, 87, 88, because I graduated from high school in 89, and I was buying things at the swap meet, like 86, and Tower Records, like, yeah. Mingle is at the dog park. Oh, nice. Kiri says, I am grateful for having a safe, beautiful, comfortable, and luxurious life, and the reminder that celebrating my privilege acknowledges those that do not have what I do. Joyous is grateful for laughter today and grateful for the sunshine popping out. All right, lots of big go to Odessa. Well, let's have a hug and celebrate our ability to be connected and our ability to, I think we touched on a little bit, it is Indigenous People Day, and it is a day when there is smoke in the air in parts of the world, reminding us that we have so much to be grateful for. There's the sense of safety. We sometimes we're grateful for a roof over our head, but even deeper than shelter, actual danger. I do not feel that right now. I never feel that, and it's an easy thing to take for granted. And so today I'm grateful for feeling safe. Everything else heaped on top of that. Especially grateful for the ability to drop in with you and have a moment of connection. So wherever you are, let's give ourselves a big squeeze and feel ourselves holding one another. Feeling connected as we take a deep breath in and squeeze. On behalf of Grandpa Caleb and you, beautiful ambassadors of love, thanks for being here for this Love Morning Hug Nation gathering of gratitude. Have a beautiful Monday. I love you. Big hugs, Apex. Good morning, Christopher. Love you.